They've done it. Weston Sales in Vail is North America's #1 Coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say #1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just #1 in the United States. I said #1 Coyote dealer in North America. Come to Weston Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from Weston Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. Weston Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, #1 in North America. At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group, a family-run business that understands what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. They can only succeed when you do. Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member, FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Brinkley's Financial Group are not affiliated.
KTC Broadcasting and our title sponsor, Ronaldo Auto Mall, brings us our WOHS High School Baseball Game of the Week tonight. It's the Burns Bulldogs hosting the Crest Chargers, and we are live tonight. Pat Burns, Andy and Tim Foster, and good to be back with you. It should be a good one tonight between these old rivals, Tim.
No doubt about it, Andy. Big South Conference rivals, Cleveland County rivals. 19-0 Crest, the only unbeaten in 3A in North Carolina, traveling to 14-6 Burns. Crest, the top spot right now in the Big South. Burns in 4th place. Win tonight. Andy and Crest can claim the outright Big South Conference title. They've got at least a share of it right now with North Gaston. And so we've got a lot to cover in the next 15 minutes in our Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. And Andy, these are two teams that just met in the Easter Baseball Championship game this past Thursday night. Crest won at 8-1, and two teams that have split their last 4 matchups 2-2 going back to last season. Crest and Burns, always a good one.
And we'll be back with more of the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show after this timeout on the Boss.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Ronaldo Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Ronaldo Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Ronaldo Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services. The American Standard Set the Standard Spring Sales event is back at Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby. Now through May 15th, get an instant rebate from $100 to $1,000 on American Standard heating and air conditioning equipment, or get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Come in for all the details. Don't miss the Set the Standard sales event going on now at Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. American Standard, built to a higher standard. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come on in today and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come on in for all the details. And check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the locations today, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Blanton Cars in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
You'll feel better with a stop at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. Come in now and ask for your locally produced elderberry syrup. It's available for both adults and children, and all three stores carry the popular CBD oil, and flu shots are still available. Caring for you and about you. That's Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in downtown Stanley, and the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to the Bill Schubert Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. Our high school baseball game of the week tonight. The Crest Chargers unbeaten on the season in Lawndale to take on the Burns High Bulldogs.
And this is, as Andy mentioned, the Bill Schubert Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. And, of course, a big hello to our radio listening audience tonight, 101.5 FM, 1390 AM. A big thanks to Hunter Yancey, who will be our studio operator tonight, and, of course, our internet listeners as well, Andy. Of course, KTCBroadcasting.com's YouTube channel. You can listen to Crest and Burns tonight. Crest 19-0, Burns 14-6. Big South Conference matchup, and hard to believe, Andy, the regular season will wrap up on Friday night.
It will, Tim, and it seems like the season has just flown by, but high school baseball is one of the quicker seasons on the athletic program of a high school.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the state playoffs, hard to believe, will start 2 weeks from tonight in all four classifications, and so teams are certainly trying to position themselves. And Andy, you were talking, making our way to Lawndale tonight. This Burns Bulldogs squad, 4 of their 6 losses by 1 run, including last night's loss to Kings Mountain. They lost in their first match at Kings Mountain by a run. And remember, the first meeting between Crest and Burns was a 1-run victory for the Chargers. So, as we've talked about, we always see a lot of good matchups between these two county rivals.
Yeah, and as you mentioned a little bit earlier in the pregame, these teams are 2-2 over the last couple of years.
Yeah, they really are, and both of them certainly looking to make a lot of noise in the playoffs. We know the Crest Chargers, Andy, back-to-back 3A Western champions, and they've had maybe surprised a lot of people that they are unbeaten. They had we mentioned early in the year when we did that game with them in Ashbrook that the young guys would have to really step up and play big, and they have. They've been great defensively. Their pitching's been phenomenal, and we'll see one of those pitchers tonight in C.J. Mayhew, starter for Crest. And for the Burns Bulldogs, as we mentioned, when they've struggled to put runs on the board, but they've had a great year as well.
Really have, and you talk about the top 4 teams in the Big South, really tough baseball squads, and I think all those teams will do well in the opening round of the playoffs.
No doubt about that. I think so. It's going to be fun to see what the squads of the Big South do. And right now, as we mentioned, you're trying to get yourself in that playoff positioning. So big game tonight as the Chargers, as we mentioned, won the Easter tournament, beat Burns in the championship game. But the Burns was very impressive, Andy, and really were in that ball game until midway through the ball game, and of course they're looking to defend that home turf here tonight.
We'll be back with the starting lineups and our players to watch for both teams after this timeout. The Bill Schubert Heating and Air Stadium pregame show will continue on the Boss.
100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages, refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, and microwave ovens. Let Hendrick Appliance Mattress Center put a package together. Again, save up to $100 on select GE profile appliance packages. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally owned family pizza restaurant. Come and see why. Jammin' Jay's features a pizza buffet and salad bar, and they've got a fantastic game room. Call for information on birthday parties, 704-600-6182. And now Jammin' Jay's has gluten-free pizza with any topping. Also on the menu is vegan cheese pizza with any topping, and even liver mush pizza. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, just off Highway 74 bypass, behind the Golden Corral in Shelby. That's Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory. Smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McCurry invite you in for all of your dental needs, from preventive care to cosmetry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby, located at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too. With CF Moto, you have the power to conquer more. From rocky creek beds to hostile mud pits to wooded mountainsides, CF Moto high-performance vehicles rip through the toughest terrain with ease. Outfitted with custom-designed, liquid-cooled four-stroke engines and an unmatched assortment of standard features, the CF Moto ATVs and Side-X sides do more than crush trailheads. CF Moto, available now at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. It's the Spring into Savings Sale at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Hurry in now for huge savings. Right now you can lease the 2019 Ford Escape SE for only $249 a month. Lease the 2019 Ford F-150 XLT $309 a month. And the 2019 Ford Focus SE $189 a month. Come on in for all the details and make plans now for the Classic Ford Lincoln Car Show Saturday, May the 11th at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right on the Classic Corner.
Andy and Tim Foster back at Burns. The Bulldogs hosting the Crest Chargers, final week of the regular season in Big South Conference baseball. And time for our starting lineups for tonight's game. And first for the visitors, the Crest Chargers. Here's Tim.
Crest Chargers 19-0 on the season, and as we mentioned, 12-0 in Big South Conference play. They'll be led off tonight by number 1 Michael Green, playing second base, batting second, and in right field Lawson Harrell batting third, and certainly a young man who's had a dominant year on the mound. C.J. Mayhew will be the starting pitcher tonight for the Chargers, batting fourth and playing third base. Riley Cash batting fifth, and at first base tonight for the Chargers, Trevor Nanny batting sixth, and at shortstop Ben Hodge. Jackson Ledbetter will bat seventh and play in left field tonight for Crest. The DH is Nate Blanton, who will be DHing for the catcher tonight, Kobe Humphreys. And rounding out the Charger lineup in center field, Jack Millen. And here's Andy with the Burns starting lineups.
Burns 14-6 on the regular season. Leading off and playing catcher is Zach Wilson, batting second. Dylan Bieber, the center fielder, batting third is Colson Miller. The first baseman batting cleanup, Avery Bridges. The right fielder batting fifth is Cade Hoyle. The third baseman batting sixth, Brack Bivens. The starting pitcher tonight for the Bulldogs, batting seventh, Hunter Leal. The DH batting for Hagan Jones. The starting second baseman batting eighth is Austin Mancuso, the left fielder, and batting ninth for the Bulldogs, Kewan Pryor, the shortstop.
Now time to name our Bradley Financial Group players to watch, and we'll start with the Burns Bulldogs tonight, the home team.
And we're going to go with the outstanding shortstop, the speedster Kewan Pryor, for the Bulldogs tonight.
And our Bradley Financial Group player to watch for the Crest Chargers, senior starting pitcher C.J. Mayhew. Andy, he has been dominant all season, as good as any pitcher in North Carolina. A no-hitter his last start against Kings Mountain, 15 strikeouts. As a matter of fact, I believe he's averaging somewhere around 12 and 13 strikeouts over his last 5 starts. He has been tremendous for Crest.
Back with the start of the game in 3 minutes on the Boss.
Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacy.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226. Up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for special $25 off coupons from Oakey's Tire and Recapping in Shelby. Bring in your What's Up Shopper coupon from Oakey's Tire and Recapping and get $25 off any set of tires. Or bring in your $25 off coupon and take $25 off any mechanical service, excluding alignments. Both offers end February 28th. So pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for special $25 off coupons from Oakey's Tire and Recapping, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. You know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. Come see the all-new Professional Pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Come shop their newer and larger pharmacy showroom and use their convenient drive-through window. And as always, you'll receive friendly hometown service. Since 1998, Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has been providing you with efficient and fast service to meet all of your medication needs. Make the all-new Professional Pharmacy your pharmacy. Now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. And be sure to like them on Facebook too. Call 704-434-9897 today. If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you, transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come in today and bring in your completed tax returns and make your down payment later and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come in for all the details and check out the huge selection of late models cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the two locations, 325 West Dixon Boulevard and 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Burns and Crest, our game of the week tonight here on WOHS. As we get ready for the first pitch of the ball game, and of course, this is our final regular season game on the Boss as we look forward to the playoffs in a couple of weeks, Stan.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Great to have you along on 101.5 FM, 1390 AM, or KTCBroadcasting.com, the YouTube channel, as our internet audience. As you mentioned, Andy, starting pitcher tonight is Bryce Bivens getting his final warm-up pitches, and just a beautiful night for baseball. Temperatures, I guess, up in the 80s today here in Cleveland County, and couldn't ask for a better night. Got a little bit of a breeze here at the park, and should be a good one tonight with Crest and Burns as we head into the final week now. As we mentioned, wraps up the regular season, wrapping up on Friday.
Yeah, and this 80-degree weather, quite a contrast from what we had last weekend.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Certainly some cold weather, and this is a Crest team that comes in tonight on the road here to Burns, and they certainly have been playing well. Beat the squad from Virginia that came down in round one of the Easter tournament, knocked off Kings Mountain in the second round, and then beat these Burns Bulldogs in the championship game. And certainly that win at North Gaston a couple of weeks ago really put them in the driver's seat as we get for this conference, I should say, as we get ready to get the first pitch here and get things going tonight.
And the Chargers rank number one in the state in the new Max Prep poll that just came out, replacing the
New Hanover
squad.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that as they tasted defeat.
Michael Green steps in, and he fouls off the first pitch, strike one.
Yeah, Andy, then down at the coast on Saturday in that Easter tournament, T.C. Robertson went down from obviously in Asheville to beat New Hanover, ended that unbeaten, defending 3A state champions, took their first loss of the year.
0-1 right down the middle, strike two, and it's quickly 0-2 to Green.
I believe one of those tournaments that had teams from a lot of different areas around North Carolina.
Bivens ready with the 0-2. High and inside. And it's 1-2 to Green. He will be followed by Lawson Harrell and C.J. Mayhew. One-two coming. Breaking ball. Just missed. It looked pretty good from our position here.
Yeah, a lot of the Burns faithful thought that was strike three. It is a 2-2 count.
2-2 coming. Grounder up the middle. Second baseman.
Oh, took a bad hop.
Cannot make the play. Really took a bad hop at the last second.
Yeah.
On Jones at second.
Yeah, and I believe, Andy, that Jones may have hit him up near his face or right around his shoulder. And he seems to be okay, but Green will get on, and he's at first with nobody out here to start for the Chargers.
Here's Lawson Harrell, the right fielder, a young man with a lot of power, Tim.
Yeah, hit a grand slam in that Easter tournament over at Veterans Field last week.
Bivens with the pitch. Hit him in the back. So Harrell hit by the pitch.
Yeah, and he's in a little bit of pain walking down the first base line, but the Chargers, just like that, Green gets on with a short hopper that kind of took a bad bounce, and then we see Harold get hit in the back, and Chargers 2 on, nobody out to start this game here in the top of the first.
Here's the pitcher, C.J. Mayhew. A man that throws left but bats from the right side. Bivens ready with the pitch. On the outside corner, strike one.
Burns beat Crest on this field last year in their regular season matchup here, Big South Conference matchup.
0-1 to Mayhew. Fastball outside, and it's 1-1. Runners first and second. Nobody out for the Chargers. Top of the first inning. Great crowd here for this matchup tonight at Burns. There's a grounder up the middle. Bivens will go to third for the force out there. So the lead runner, Green, cut down at third. Mayhew on with the fielder's choice.
Yep, that was the easy play, the smart play, and Bivens, good job throwing it to first to get Green for out number one, as the runner's now first and second with one out.
Cleanup hitter Riley Cash comes to the plate. Right-handed hitter. Bivens, pitch on the outside corner, strike one. Bivens really doing a great job hitting the outside corners so far.
Yep, that will be key for him tonight, the Burns starting pitcher.
The 0-1, outside corner, strike two.
Yep, another good pitch. He's got Cash in a hole here.
One out, runners first and second, no score. The 0-2, fly ball, center field is going to get down.
Hit the wall.
One run's going to score, and the Chargers take a 1-0 lead as Harold scores from second base.
You know, Andy Bivens' first two pitches out the corner, that one hung up a little bit, and Cash really jumped on it to get the RBI. Send Mayhew to third, and we're going to have a courtesy runner for Mayhew, Andy, and that's number 11, which I believe is going to be, is that Bridges?
Yeah.
Kobe Bridges will be the courtesy runner, but Chargers with a Big Fawcett Pharmacy base hit by Cash, and they've got the 1-0 lead on our professional pharmacy scoreboard.
Trevor Nanny, the first baseman, steps in. Bivens with the pitch. Low ball one.
And Andy, if you're the Burns Bulldogs, the way that C.J. Mayhew has been pitching, you certainly don't want to get in too big of a hole here early in this ball game.
1-0. Line to left field, base hit. That'll drive in a run. RBI, Fawcett Pharmacy single for Trevor Nanny, and it's 2-0 Crest.
Yeah,
just Bridges scores.
Excuse me. Yeah, just dropped right in left field. Nanny with the RBI, and the Chargers, good start now, 2-0.
The shortstop, Ben Hodge, the batter. Another right-hand hitter for the Crest Chargers. Bivens pitch, chop foul, third base side. Strike one. 2-0 Chargers. Top of the first. One out, runners first and second. Oh, 1 to Hodge. Tried to check his swing, went around. 0-2 the count. Evans taking his time with the runners on, and the 0-2 gets away from the catcher.
Both runners will advance.
Cash to third and Natty to second. Now both runners in scoring position.
And Hodge, a big opportunity here to extend this early 2-0 lead, as you mentioned, with a couple in scoring position.
There's a liner left field, and it sails over the glove of the left fielder, goes to the wall. A couple of more runs will score for the Chargers, and it's 4-0 Crest. Hodge with the double.
I tell you, Andy, you think about that first batter of the inning, Michael Green, where they had a chance to get the early out, and I'll tell you, we've seen the Chargers make teams pay this year. They've got those opportunities, and big first inning here with a 4-0 lead.
Jackson Ledbetter, the batter. Left fielder bats from the left side. And the pitch fastball at the knees, strike one. Jackson Ledbetter, brother of former Charger Ben Ledbetter.
Yeah, that's correct.
0-1, big cut, swung on and missed, strike two.
Good pitch there by Bivens. Talk about a tough final week for the Burns Bulldogs. Kings Mountain last night, of course, Crest here tonight, and then they'll wrap up the regular season with North Gaston on Friday night.
Oh, 2 coming. Called, strike three, 2 down.
Good pitch by Bivens to get the strikeout. And the second out of the top of the first.
Here's the DH, Nate Blanton, batting for the catcher, Humphreys. Nate, left-handed hitter. And the pitch swung on a miss, strike one. Looked like a changeup from Bivens.
Yeah, good pitch.
Oh, 1 coming. Missed outside. 1-1 count. 2 outs, runner at second. 4-0 Chargers, top of the first inning. Next pitch, missed inside. 2-1 to Nate Blanton.
We've seen Nate show some power this year as well for the Chargers.
2-1 sails high. 3-1 to Nate Blanton. One from Bivens, outside, ball 4, and a 2-out walk issued to Nate Blanton.
So Blanton's at first, Hodge at second, and Andy, this is the 9th batter of the top of the first for the Chargers.
Jack Millen The center fielder steps in, right-handed hitter. Evans' pitch, missed outside, ball one.
Hey, not bad.
One zero coming. Outside. 2-0 to the number 9 hitter, Jack Millen. Inside, ball three.
Now Bevan's starting to have some control issues, and if you Burns, you gotta try to find a way to get out of this inning down 4-0.
2-0, or rather the 3-0, high and inside. Ball four, back-to-back walks issued by Bivens. Bases loaded for the leadoff hitter, Michael Green, who got on earlier in the inning, but was thrown out on the force play at third base. I scored that a hit earlier in the inning.
Yeah, that's
wicked hop.
Yeah, and it was scored that here in the ballpark as well. I agree with you on that.
Green asks for time at the plate. Now Bevins with the pitch. Outside corner, strike one.
Chargers here with Green, as you mentioned, already the hit could really open this one up in the top of the first with another hit.
The 0-1. Down the middle, strike two. 0-2 to Green. On the way. Outside. 1-2 to Green. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Chargers in front 4-0. Top of the first. There's 1-2 inside. 2-2 to Green. Ready with the 2-2 to Green. Swung on and missed. Strike three, 4 out, 3 for the Chargers. Top of the first, 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors, and the bases left loaded after a half inning. It's Crest 4, Burns coming to bat on the boss.
They've done it. Weston Sales in Vail is North America's #1 Coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say #1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just #1 in the United States. I said #1 Coyote dealer in North America. Come to Weston Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from Weston Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. Weston Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, #1 in North America. At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group, a family-run business that understands what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. They can only succeed when you do. Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member, FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Brinkley's Financial Group are not affiliated. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
We got to the bottom half of the first inning. Chargers 4, Bulldogs nothing. On the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. After the Bulldogs, bottom of the first, Zach Wilson, Dylan Beaver, and Colson Miller. Wilson, the catcher, the leadoff position. Facing the lefty, C.J. Mayhew. Comes into the game unbeaten on the mound. Mayhew ready to work. And the pitch fouled out of play. Strike one. One coming. Outside corner, strike two. Check swing by Wilson. Oh, 2. Outside. One to the count. To the leadoff hitter. 1-2. Slow roller to first, goes foul. And he picks it up in foul territory. So still 1-2 to Zach Wilson. .78 degrees now at the ballpark.
Yeah, certainly a beautiful night.
One, two. Missed tie. And it's 2-2 to Zach Wilson. Two coming. Missed inside. Fastball.
Try to get that corner.
Payoff coming. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. One down. Dylan Beaver, the batter. The center fielder. Right-handed batter. Bulldogs in their white uniforms tonight. With blue trim and the pitch in there. On the inside corner, strike one.
Great pitch.
0-1. Foul back, 0-2 to Beaver.
And one thing we've talked about with CJ this year, and he just gets ahead of batters. We've seen him do that, and with the way he's throwing this year, when he gets up 0-2, even 1-2, you're certainly in trouble on at the plate.
0-2 grounded foul, left side in front of the dugout.
And I mean, you were talking about how his control had some control issues early in his career here at Crest, but he has just been tremendous this season.
Time called at the plate. Bieber out of the box. Oh, 2 coming. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for C.J. Mayhew. Here's Colson Miller, first baseman. Mayhew ready with 2 down. Fly ball, right field, and Harrell's got it, and the Bulldogs down 1-2-3, bottom of the first after 1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's the Crest Chargers 4, Burns nothing from the Boss.
The American Standard Set the Standard Spring Sales Event is back at Bill Shuford Heated and Air in Shelby. Now through May 15th, get an instant rebate from $100 to $1,000 on American Standard heated and air conditioning equipment, or get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Come in for all the details. Don't miss the Set the Standard sales event going on now at Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. American Standard, built to a higher standard. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come on in today and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Coming in for all the details. And check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the locations today, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Blanton Cars in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Top of the second, 4-0 Chargers. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard at the plate for Crest. Top of the second, Lawson Harrell, hit by a pitch, later scored the first Charger run last inning. And the pitch from Bibbins, high ball 1. One-0 coming on the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
Nice pitch there by Bivens.
1-1 to Harrell. Bringing ball fat out of play. And it's 1-2. One-two on the way. Low. 2-2 to Harrell. Harrell will be followed by C.J. Mayhew and Riley Cash. Next pitch missed outside. Full count to Harrell. The payoff. Called strike 3. Outside corner, 1 down. 2 strikeouts now for Bibbins.
Painted the corner to get the strikeout for out number 1.
Here's C.J. Mayhew. On by fielder's choice, and courtesy runner for Mayhew later scored. Mayhew asked for time, but he was not granted time, and the pitch was in there, strike 1.
And he was all right with it, Andy, because he realized that he was already in his motion when he tried to step out.
0-1 Base hit, left field. Mayhew on base again for the Chargers.
He's on with one out. Crest 4-0 lead over Burns. Great to have you along tonight. If you're listening online or by way of radio.
That the fourth Boston Pharmacy base hit for the Chargers.
That was hard hit out into left.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Cash. Base hit scored last inning. And the pitch is fouled back. And it will get out of play on the bank right behind the right field dugout. Great crowd here tonight.
Yeah, big crowd, as we expected with these Big South and county rivals. Of course, the Bulldogs Indy will be, starting in August, be in 2A and joining the Southwestern 2A, as that's a strike.
On the inside corner, 0-2 now to Cash. One out, runner at first. 4-0 Chargers. Top of the second inning. 0-2. Just missed outside.
Tell you that pitch a couple times has been called a strike tonight.
And that's a tough pitch to take.
It really is.
Especially when you're down 0-2. One-two to Cash. Outside. Cash checked his swing, and it's 2-2. Two coming. Fouled left side.
Riley's played a lot of big games for the Chargers in his career over the last several years.
That's one thing about this Charger unit. A lot of baseball experience recently. 2-2 is high. Full count.
A good at bat by Cash to get it to a full count. Was down 0-2.
Payoff coming. Up throw over to first, back safely is Mayhew. Payoff on the way. Fly ball.
Let's go.
Center field, and it is out of here. 2-run home run for Riley Cash, and it is 6-0 Crest Chargers.
Well, that was going as soon as he hit it, Andy. What a game so far for Cash. Already had the big double, and now the home run to make it a 6-0 lead.
Here's Trevor Nanny, base hit, scored in the first inning. Bivens pitch, outside, ball one. One-oh. That's in there. It's 1-1. One outside. 2-1 count to Trevor Nanny. Two one, low ball three. 3-1 to Nanny.
And you think about that Cash home run. Remember, he was down 0-2 on that at bat, and that's one thing he's added. Certainly, there's more power this year as well. Has been a big key for this Chargers unbeaten so far.
3-1's outside, ball four. Nanny walks.
I'll tell you, this middle part of the lineup has done well as Ben Hodge comes to the plate for the Chargers.
Hodge. Last inning. Got to third base.
And looks like going to be an infield discussion here for the Bulldogs in this top of the second. Crest in control, early 6-0 lead on our Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Tim Foster, Andy Foster with you tonight. Final week of the regular season finales coming up on Friday. As we mentioned, Burns takes on North Gaston. Crest will host Kings Mountain, Andy, and if Crest can hold on and win here tonight, they'll play for an unbeaten regular season on Friday night.
And coming up tomorrow night, more Braves baseball here on the Boss. The Braves at Cincinnati, 6:25 airtime tomorrow evening, right here for Braves baseball. Conference on the mound over. And Hodge will step in. Bivens with the pitch, low and inside, ball one. One-oh. Low ball two. 2-0 to the shortstop, Ben Hodge. Fastball in there. 2-1 count to Hodge. Two one inside. Ball three. 3-1 to Hodge. Bivens has faced a lot of batters already in this game and has thrown a lot of pitches to him.
He really has.
3-1, chopper to short. Pryor will go to first base, and the ball gets away.
And that's going to advance both runners, and Andy's going to go to third, Hodge to second. And it looked like that time not only the ball got behind, it looked like Burns' first baseman that time, and of course we're talking about Colson Miller lost his glove, so just a tough play. And the Chargers, with still just one out, two runners in scoring position, and hit here, Andy, and they can really open this one up tonight in the top of the second.
And you got to score the error on Pryor at short. There's Jackson Ledbetter, struck out looking in the first. Runners on the corners with one out, two in, 6-0 Chargers. Bivens pitch, little roller foul. Right side near the Charger dugout, strike one.
Today for Coach Alex Leinhardt and the Bulldogs, you just have got to find a way not to give up any more damage. Down 6 runs. We've talked about it with C.J. Mayhew on the mound tonight for Crest. Got to find a way to get out of this inning with 6-0 game.
On liner to left field. One run will score. They're going to send the runner home. From second, he comes around to score. 8-0 Chargers.
Great piece of hitting there by Ledbetter for the 2 RBI single. Ledbetter with 2 RBIs, Hodge with 2 RBIs, Cash already with 3 RBIs, and this the end of the night, Andy, for Burns starting pitcher Mike Bivens. It is.
Yep, got a Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen in the second for the Bulldogs, back in 90 seconds.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. You'll feel better. with a stop at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. Come in now and ask for your locally produced elderberry syrup. It's available for both adults and children, and all 3 stores carry the popular CBD oil, and flu shots are still available. Caring for you and about you. That's Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in downtown Stanley, and the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston. It's the Spring into Savings Sale at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Hurry in now for huge savings. Right now you can lease the 2019 Ford Escape SE for only $249 a month. Lease the 2019 Ford F-150 XLT $309 a month. And the 2019 Ford Focus SE $189 a month. Coming in for all the details and make plans now for the Classic Ford Lincoln Car Show Saturday, May the 11th at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right on the Classic Corner.
Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory call with the bullpen for the Bulldogs, and now in to toe the rubber, in from left field, the lefty, Austin Mancuso.
So Mancuso comes in here in the top of the second, and the Chargers have certainly done some damage. 4 runs in the first. They've already put 4 on the board here in the second to get this 8-0 lead. 6 Falston Pharmacy base hits, and we've seen the Chargers do this to a lot of opponents this year so far that have led to this unbeaten season so far as Nate Blanton comes to the plate.
Blanton walked last inning. The DH. Mancuso with the pitch. Hit him. So Blanton hit by a pitch will try down to first base. Second Charger batsman hit tonight.
Certainly not how Mancuso wanted to start his with his first pitch here tonight for the Bulldogs.
Here's Jack Millen. He walked in the first. Number 9 hitter.
Still just 1 out here in the top of the second.
Mancuso with the pitch. Fouled out of play, strike 1. Runners first and second, 1 down, 8-0 Chargers. The 0-1. Little roller, slow roller to first. Over to the pitcher covering. Can't handle the baseball. And a run will score. It's 9-0 Chargers.
I'd say Andy Mancuso looked like, even though it would have been tight, he had time. He was trying to race to the base, and when the toss came to him, just couldn't get it into his hand. And it is a 9-0 lead, as you mentioned, for the Chargers.
Ledbetter scoring. Blanton now at third. And the leadoff hitter back to the plate, Michael Green.
Yeah, his third at bat already. 2 errors now for the Bulldogs in this game.
Mancuso with the pitch. High ball 1. Ground ball to short. Pryor's got it. Throw to second for 1 to throw to first, not in time for the double play, and it's 10-0 as Blanton scores.
Nice play by Pryor, but it was just no way they were going to get that double play to try to get out of the inning. And Chargers 4 in the first, now 6 runs in the second inning. 2 outs, runner at first.
Lawson Harrell comes to the plate. Struck out earlier in the inning. And the breaking ball in there, strike 1 from Mancuso. Oh, 1. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time to get Harold. 4 out, 3 for the Chargers in the second. 6 runs on 3 hits, couple of errors, and 1 left on. And after 1.5 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's Crest 10, Burns nothing on the boss.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you, transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Buy here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. Susie and Richie Knipe says now's the time to come in and save with down payment starting at $9.99. That's right, only $9.99. Come see the selection: Hondas, Chevrolets, Fords, Nissans, Kia, Lexus, Volkswagen, Dodge, and even a Hummer, plus trucks too. Be another satisfied customer today. Buy here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales. 411 South Post Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-0570 or go online at srautosales.com.
We go to the bottom of the second inning. Crest 10 and Burns nothing on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard for the Bulldogs in the second. Avery Bridges, Cade Hoyle, and Brack Bivens. C.J. Mayhew ready to go in the second. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. If you're the pitcher, it's easy to lose concentration when you're up 10 runs in the second inning.
Yeah, and that's one thing we talked about this year. We've seen C.J. Andy be in this situation where the Chargers have got out to some big leads for him, and he's just continued to stay focused. Let's see if he can do that here tonight.
Count now 1-1 as the next pitch was in there, and the 1-1 outside. 2-1 to Avery Bridges, the right fielder.
Andy Bridges, a tall young man. We've got a great view here at Burns High School from our broadcast position.
2 on outside, 3-1. The count to Bridges. 3-1 coming. Low ball 4 and a leadoff walk issued to Bridges.
That's certainly what the Bulldogs needed. They need to try to get some runs to cut into this 10-0 Crest lead here in the bottom of the second.
Cade Hoyle, the third baseman, the batter. Hoyle, right-handed hitter. Mayhew's pitch popped up out of play behind the plate, strike 1. Oh, 1 coming. One inside, gets away, throw to second, not in time, and Bridges in scoring position at second base for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good job that time as the ball got away. And recognized and got to second, so he's in scoring position with nobody out.
One line foul through the coach's box. First base side.
Randy, no doubt 4 teams will be in the state playoffs out of the Big South, certainly with Crest, North Guest, and Kings Mountain Burns. It'll be interesting to see if Stuart Kramer's one of those teams that will be kind of close to being in, but they most likely will get in as well. So it could be 5 teams out of the Big South.
1-2 gets away from Humphrey's throw to third. Good stop by the
Cash.
third baseman.
Yeah.
Cash.
Yeah, he was fortunate at that time. If not, that would have brought in the Bulldogs' first run with Bridges. That one would have been heading out down the left field line.
Bridges a little shaken up.
Yeah. Well, I think he and Cash might have had a little bit of a collision there, Andy, at third. And they're both trying to shake it off a little bit. They're looking at Bridges. Looks like he's okay now.
So a runner at third with nobody out for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the second inning. 2-2 count Hoyle. And the pitch grounded back up the middle. That's going to get through.
Nice job.
Base hit. And run in for the Bulldogs. Bridges scores, and it's 10-1 Crest. Hoyle delivers with the Boston Pharmacy RBI single.
Great job by Cade Hull there, and Bridges, Andy, of course, got on with the wall. A couple of pass balls got him to third, and then Hull with the base hit right up the middle cuts it to a 10-1 lead for the Chargers.
Here's Brack Bivens, left-handed batter, and the pitch, fastball, strike one.
And the Bulldogs did something that we've not seen a lot of opponents do to C.J. Mayhew, put runs on the board, get a run on the board. And they're going to need a few more to try to cut into this lead.
0-1's outside, 1-1 to Bivens. Mayhew, 1-1 coming. In there, strike two, fastball. And it's 1-2. One-two coming. Breaking ball called. Strike three, 2 down. Third strikeout for Mayhew. Here's the DH Hunter Lale batting for the second baseman Hagan Jones. Right-handed hitter. And the pitch, low, ball one. One-oh coming. In there, and it's 1-1. Runner at first with 2 outs. 1-1. Missed inside, and it's 2-1. Bulldogs on the board here in the second. It's 10-1 Chargers with 2 down, a runner at first. 2-1 to Whale. In there, and it's 2-2.
Let's see if we're going to see that breaking ball here on this 2-2 pitch from CJ that we saw a little earlier.
2-2 coming. Swung and a miss. Strike 3.
So 2 down here. in the bottom of the second.
And the pitcher, Austin Mancuso, the batter.
Yep, Mancuso's first at-bat of the night.
He's a left-handed hitter. Mayhew's pitch missed a little high, and it's 1-0. Sales outside, 2-0. And Mayhew's had a few pitchers get away from him tonight.
Yeah, we seen a little earlier in this inning, a couple that where runners were able to advance. A runner was able to advance, and we've seen that a little bit here in this inning.
2-0. Sales outside, ball 3. And it's 3-0 to Austin Mancuso.
And if you're the Bulldogs, certainly one way you could get back into this is getting some walks and taking advantage of that. 3-0 pitch coming.
Mayhew delivers. Outside corner, strike 1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Full count to Mancuso, who did not like that last call.
No, smartly stepping out. Back in with a full count.
Payoff coming. Outside, runner goes down to second, but it was a walk anyway.
Yeah, he was going anyway, so runners first and second now is another walk. I believe the second walk of the inning for Mayhew. We've seen a couple of strikeouts, a couple of walks, and Burns Bulldogs, runners first and second with 2 out.
Here's Kiewan Pryor, the shortstop, batting in the number 9 slot. Got a courtesy runner for the Bulldogs.
Yep, and that looks like it's number 10. And in which that is Patrick Spangler is going to be the courtesy runner, the junior for the Bulldogs, at first. And Pryor, big opportunity here, base hit, could cut into this Charger lead.
Mayhew's pitch inside, ball 1.
Pryor, you're talking about a heck of an athlete. That's this young man, 2,000-yard rusher for the Bulldog football team last fall.
1-0. Fastball in there, and it's 1-1 to Pryor. Pryor's one of the quickest young men I've ever seen on the football field.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch him again this fall.
1-1. Swung and a miss, big cut, and it's strike 2.
Forget how many games it was last fall, and he had over 250 yards rushing. I think it was something like 4 or 5 games last year, and not to mention several others over 200 yards. He was just electrifying to watch.
1-2 coming. Called strike 3, 4 out 3 as Mayhew strikes out the side. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and a couple left on. After 2 complete on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's Crest 10, Burns 1 from the Boss.
S&M Sports Shop is your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. S&M is also your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have letter jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop. They're located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
We go to the third inning. Crest 10, Burns 1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard for the Chargers. C.J. Mayhew already at the plate. Riley Cash and Trevor Nanny. Mayhew an 0-1 count after he fouled off the first pitch. Next pitch, smashed shortstop off the glove of Pryor.
Yeah, that was hit so hard. That's about all Pryor could do, and he was just trying to get in front of it, and he just knocked it up in the air out into left field, and that's going to be the 7th Falston Pharmacy base hit for the Chargers as Mayhew's on, and looks like, again, we've got a courtesy runner, which I believe may be Bridges again, Kobe Bridges at first for the Chargers.
And here's Riley Cash. Cash, 2 for 2. Single and scored in the first and a home run in the second. Later, of course, scored after that home run. And the pitch in there, strike one.
Having a great game, 3 RBIs already. The home run, as you mentioned.
That was a 2-run shot for Cash. Mancuso, the 0-1. Gets away, great stop by the catcher. Throw to first, and they get him. They're just leaning a little bit too much, and a great throw by Wilson, the catcher, to nail Mayhew's courtesy runner.
Certainly leaning there, Bridges, but as you mentioned, the throw was perfect to get the tag and a big out here in the third.
1-1. Grounded foul through the coach's box left side. And it's 1-2. One-two from Mancuso, low. 2-2 count. Two on the way. Low, ball 3. Full count to Cash. Trevor Natty on deck. Payoff coming. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. 2 down.
Nice pitch there by Mancuso to get the strikeout on Riley Cash.
Trevor Nanny, the batter. 1 for 1 with a walk, and he scored 2 runs tonight. Mancuso's pitch, breaking ball, high, ball 1. High. 2-0 to Nanny.
Well, we had a little wind when the game started tonight, but it looks pretty calm out there during this third inning.
2-0 swing on it, miss as Nanny went fishing for one out of the zone. Two-one, it's in there on the inside corner. 2-2 with 2 outs and nobody on to Nanny. And Cuso, the 2-2, low and inside, full count. Payoff to Nanny. Popped up on the infield. Third baseman on the edge of the dirt on the infield makes the grab 4. Out 3. The Chargers are down in the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. And after 2.5 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's Crest 10, Burns 1 on the Boss.
Come see the all-new Professional Pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Come shop their newer and larger pharmacy showroom and use their convenient drive-through window. And as always, you'll receive friendly hometown service. Since 1998, Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has been providing you with efficient and fast service to meet all of your medication needs. Make the all-new Professional Pharmacy your pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. And be sure to like them on Facebook too. Call 704-434-9897 today.
Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for special $25 off coupons from Oakey's Tire and Recapping in Shelby. Bring in your What's Up Shopper coupon from Oakey's Tire and Recapping and get $25 off any set of tires. Or bring in your $25 off coupon and take $25 off any mechanical service, excluding alignments. Both offers end February 28th. So pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for special $25 off coupons from Oakey's Tire and Recapping, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Chargers in front of the Bulldogs 10-1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. For the Bulldogs, top of the order, Zach Wilson, Dylan Bieber, and Colson Miller. Wilson struck out swinging in the first. Mayhew with the pitch. Swung out and missed, strike 1. One. Outside corner. Strike 2. 0-2 to Wilson. Oh, 2 coming. Swung and a miss. Strike 3 for out 1-6. C.J. Mayhew strikeouts now.
I think Mayhew, you mentioned 6 strikeouts, also a couple of walks in the game. He's given up the 1 run, 1 hit.
Dylan Beaver, the batter, struck out swinging in the first. And the pitch high and inside and goes all the way to the backstop and ricochets back out onto the field.
Mayhew's last couple of starts, of course, the shutout victory at North Gaston, and then the no-hitter in the semifinals of the Easter tournament against Kings Mountain.
1-0. Sails outside, ball 2. Those pitches, the last two, getting away from CJ.
Yep.
Swung and missed. Strike one. That pitch probably out of the zone there.
Yeah, he went for that one a little bit high to make it a 2-1 count.
2-1. Low and inside, and it's 3-1 now to Beaver. Three-1. Called strike two on the inside corner.
Yeah,
Get better as the game goes on. Come on.
Beaver was headed down to first base and full count now.
Delayed call by the home plate umpire. Payoff coming. Line foul behind the plate into the screen. Still 3-2. Payoff to Beaver. Ground ball to first. Nanny makes the play unassisted, 2 down.
Easy play for Trevor Nanny down that first base line to tag the bag. So 2 down, as Andy mentioned, here in the bottom half of the third.
Colson Miller, the batter, flied out to right field to end the first inning. Mayhew with the pitch. High ball 1. One-oh coming. Outside corner. Strike one. It's 1-1. One. Low. Miller checked his swing.
Yeah, did a good job that time, not going around.
2-1. Swung on him, missed. 2-2 with 2 outs to Colson Miller. Two coming. Missed high. Full count. CJ thought he had that one.
It's close, maybe a little high.
Payoff coming. Grounded deep in the hole by the shortstop into left field, and that is the second hit for the Bulldogs.
Great job of hitting there by Miller. As you mentioned, second Falston Pharmacy base hit for Burns tonight, and he's on at first with 2 outs.
Avery Bridges, the batter, walked and scored the lone Bulldog run last inning. Mayhew's pitch in there, strike one.
It's a good at bat there for Miller. Got the full count and then the base hit.
Oh, 1. High. 1-1 to Bridges. 2 outs, runner at first. It's 10-1 Chargers. Bottom of the third inning. One. Ground ball to second. Green's got it, throw to first in time for Out 3 for Burns. In the third, no runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on. And after 3 complete on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest leads Burns 10-1 on the Boss.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226. Up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
We go to the top of the 4th. Ben Hodge already at the plate for the Chargers. Count 1-1. It's 10-1 Crest on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Ben Hodge will be followed by Jackson Ledbetter and Nate Blanton.
I think it's a 2-1 count now.
And the 2-1 missed outside, and it's 3-1 to Hodge. Hodge, on by an error, scored last inning. Three-1 is outside. And a leadoff walk issued to Hodge here in the 4th.
Cleveland County High School baseball right here, game of the week on the Boss, KTCBroadcasting.com, and of course radio listeners 1390 AM and 101.5 FM. Great to have you along tonight. County rivals Crest and Burns.
Jackson Ledbetter comes to the plate, 1 for 2, struck out in the first, base hit and scored in the second inning. And he lifts a fly ball into shallow
it gets down
field. The ball is in there.
Looked like Pryor, Andy, didn't see it until the last minute, dove for it out and left and couldn't get to it, and so back-to-back runners on for the Chargers here in the 4th with nobody out.
Base hit for Ledbetter.
That is his second hit of the game.
Here's the DH, Nate Blanton, batting for the catcher, Humphreys. And Cuso with runners first and second. And the pitch outside, ball 1. Blanton has walked and been hit by a pitch and scored.
Chargers 8 Falston Pharmacy base hits in the game, and of course in control with this 10-1 lead on our Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, trying to stay unbeaten on the season. We mentioned the only unbeaten left in the state in 3A at 19-0.
A 1-0 to Blanton. Low and outside, good stop by Wilson. Wilson, good defensive catcher for the Bulldogs.
He really is. He's had a great game, and he a good career here for the Bulldogs. Be a big key for them heading into the playoffs.
To Blanton. Low and outside, 3-0. Mancuso looking at the dugout, and they are going to get some warm-up activity, the Bulldogs.
Yeah, well, the concern here, Andy, you could load them up, already down 9 runs, and Mancuso has struggled with his control here in this 4th inning.
To Blanton. Outside, ball 4. Blanton walks on 4 pitches. Bases loaded for Jack Millen. Two walks issued by Mancuso this inning.
As you mentioned, activity in the Burns bullpen. And the Chargers with a 10-1 lead, bases loaded here in the top of the 4th, nobody out, and a big opportunity for Millen to extend it.
Millen steps in, and Mancuso with the pitch. Popped up into shallow right field. Second baseman on the grass makes the catch. That's Jones, and 1 out there.
Yeah, Millen popped it up. Big out for the Bulldogs.
Top of the order is Michael Green. Green 1 for 3, base hit back in the first. Mancuso's pitch outside, ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Chargers. Top of the 4th. To Green. On the inside corner, strike 1. 1-1 count. One coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Late swing by Green. It was completely fooled on that pitch.
He really was.
One, 2 to Green. High. 2-2. Bases loaded for the Chargers. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Crest in front, 10-1. Two to Green. Little roller to second. Second baseman to the first for the play there, but a run scores from third, and it's 11-1 Chargers.
It's going to get the run across.
RBI for Michael Green.
Yeah, but he scored a run, got the RBI, and as you mentioned, extends it to extensively, to 11-1 here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs.
Lawson Harrell comes to the plate. Lawson hit by a pitch, scored back in the first, struck out in the second, looking. Runners second and third for the Chargers with 2 outs now. Mancuso with the pitch, low and inside, and another good stop by Wilson.
It was a great stop again by Wilson to say what could have possibly been another run from scoring.
Mancuso, the 1-0 to Harrell. High. 2-0 to Harrell. Two-0 coming. Low and inside, 3-0.
You got C.J. Mayhew on deck, who has certainly swung the bat well in this game so far, so certainly don't want to load him up here if you're the Bulldogs.
3-0. Hard smash through the legs of the third baseman. Yeah, that's going to score a couple of runs for the Chargers.
And good hustle there, Andy, by Harold to go to second. It is a 13-1 Crest lead, the third error of the game for the Bulldogs. All three of them have certainly been costly. And the Chargers in control here tonight at Burns.
And big runs on the board for the Chargers here in the fourth inning. Big insurance runs.
No doubt about it, and 12-run lead.
C.J. Mayhew, the batter. 2 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. And Cuso's pitch, low and inside, ball 1.
Well, these two teams met earlier this year in Bowling Springs, 2-1 Crest win. And then it was an 8-1 win last week in the Easter Tournament Championship game. And tonight it's been all Chargers through the first 3.5 innings.
Next pitch, swung and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 to Mayhew. One's high. 2-1 count. Two-one coming. Foul out of play. 2-2 to Mayhew with 2 down. Runner at second. Chargers in control, 13-1. Two coming. Chopped up the middle, shortstop Pryor on the grass, throw to first.
Safe
there, low throw.
Yeah, just couldn't quite bring it in at first base that time, Miller. And so they're going to be on the corners. And looks like, Andy, we may be looking at another pitching change. Let's see here for the Bulldogs. I don't think a run scored that time, or did it?
No.
Just the runners on the corners as Coach Lionheart has got the infield in. Yeah, looks like some discussion of a pitching change here, and that's going to be it for Mancuso.
Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory called to the bullpen for the Bulldogs, top of the fourth, back in 90 seconds on the Boss.
Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages, refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, and microwave ovens. Let Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center put a package together for you. Again, save up to $1,200 on select GE Profile appliance packages. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Smiles are the specialty. At Family Dentistry in Shelby, Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McCurry invite you in for all of your dental needs, from preventive care to cosmetic dentistry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby, located at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too.
Jimmy J's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen for the Bulldogs has been made here in the fourth, and now on the mound for Burns, a right-hander, Hunter Lale.
Well, the third pitcher of the night for the Bulldogs, Crest, leads at 13-1 on our Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and as he gets his final warm-up pitches, congratulations to both the player and former coach when we think about both these schools, and I'm talking about two individuals going into the Cleveland County Hall of Fame. Derek Chambers from Burns High School, what a football player he was here at Burns in his years, and Mike Stewart going in from Crest High School. Of course, led them to their first state title in '94, state titles in '96. Really happy for both those guys, and both made their impact in coaching and playing here in the county.
Yeah, that is certainly a special honor. I had that honor bestowed upon me last year.
So that'll be an exciting time. Congratulations to both of those, and I think more of that class will be introduced in the days ahead for 2019 for the Cleveland County Sports Hall of Fame.
Here's Riley Cash. It's outside, ball one. Riley, a great night. He's 2 for 3, a home run and a single.
And of course, Chambers, Andy, go back to that, was on that '94 state championship team.
Right
here at Burns with head coach Ron Green.
Next pitch, fly ball down the left field line, and it's going to go foul. And speaking of Coach Green, he's had some health problems recently, and we certainly have him in our thoughts and prayers, Tim.
No doubt about it. Certainly a class individual all the way around. One of my favorite coaches all the time in this county. Not just what he did here, and even better man as well here at Burns.
One's outside to Lale. It's 2-1.
We've seen Cash hit hit that 2-run homer and put a charge into that pitch a couple of pitches ago. He's really hit it hard here tonight.
2-1. Misses outside. That's been a strike a few times tonight, not that time.
And I think they call a balk there.
Yeah, balk, and another run scores for the Chargers. 14-1 now. Harrell scores. Three-1 the count to Cash. And there's a ground ball deep in the hole. It's short. Pryor's got it, but the throw not in time. That's a base hit for Riley Cash, his third of the night.
Yeah, he's certainly going to be a candidate for our SNR Auto Sales Player of the Game for the Chargers. Had a great game, and now they're on the corners with 2 outs. Nice play that time by Pryor just to have a shot, but Cash good speed down first base.
Trevor Nanny, the batter. Base hit and a walk. He scored a couple of runs. Pitches high, ball 1. Chargers up now 13-14-1. Top of the 4th inning. 2 out Chargers on the corners. 1-0 swung on and fouled back into the catcher's mitt. One to Nanny. In the dirt. And a good stop again by Wilson. Two-one. Sidearm delivery popped up behind the plate and out of play. Two to Nanning. Two.
Just fouled off that time.
Two outs. Runners on the corners. Two count with 2 outs. Lale delivers, and it misses, and it's a full count. Payoff to Nanny. Low and outside ball. 4 bases loaded again for the Chargers.
It's certainly been a tough top of the 4th inning for the Bulldogs as Chargers in this game. 4 runs in the 4th, 6 runs in the 2nd. I've already put 4 on the board here in the 4th.
Ben Hodge back to the plate here in the 4th inning. Walked and scored earlier in the inning. Pitch outside, ball 1. In the dirt. 2-0 to Ben Hodge, the shortstop. In the dirt.
And well, Andy really struggling right now with his control. Nowhere to put Hodge here.
Three out of Hodge. Ball 4 sails high. That'll walk in a run, and it's 15-1 Chargers. Second walk of the inning for Ben Hodge.
Yeah, the Chargers have brought a lot of batters to the plate in this 4th inning.
Jackson Ledbetter, the batter. 2 for 3. Couple of singles, couple of runs scored. And a strike at the knees. Strike 1 to Ledbetter. 1. Just misses, and it's 1-1. One coming. Foul back in the screen right in front of us, and it's 1-2. Well, at either 1-2. Outside, 2-2 count.
Well, trying to get that corner, get out of this inning.
Two coming. Grounded a short. Pryor's going to go to second for the force play. 4 out 3 for the Chargers in the fourth. 5 runs on 3 hits. There were a couple of errors and a couple left on. And after 3.5 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest 15, Burns 1 on the boss.
100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. For the best pizza in town, it's got to be Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory in Shelby, located at 1011 Grove Street in Shelby, off Highway 74 Bypass East. It's fun for the entire family at Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory. Call or stop by and let Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory take care of your takeout and catering needs. You'll find specialty pizzas, including liver mush pizza and bacon cheeseburger pizza, Philly cheesesteak, subs and wings, and delivery is available for all catering orders. And they offer discount rates for schools and churches. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, off Highway 74 East in Shelby, right behind KFC. Open 7 days a week.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest 15, Burns 1. And for the Bulldogs, Cade Hoyle, Brad Bivens, and Hunter Lale. And there is a base hit right back up the middle for Hoyle to lead off the bottom of the fourth for Burns.
I believe that's his second of the game. Got 2 of the 3 Bulldog Fallston Pharmacy base hits. And good way to start the bottom of the fourth for Burns.
Here's Brad Bivens, struck out licking in the second inning. Mayhew's pitch, big cut, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Big Chris.
Oh, 1. Sails inside, and it's 1-1. One coming. Outside off the mid of the catcher and into second base is Hoyle.
Sent a couple of balls, pass balls tonight by the Chargers. Mayhew.
Be ready right here.
Two on to Bibbins. High ball 3. Three one from Mayhew. Called strike 2. Bibbins threw his bat, thought he could walk. Payoff coming. Called strike 3, outside corner.
That's awful. It's plumb awful. You got to get better as the game goes on.
One out.
That's awful.
Here's Hunter Whale. Whale struck out looking in the second.
It's like, well, talking to now, Andy, looks like they're gonna, like Coach Lionheart now having a discussion with the home plate umpire. Certainly wasn't not happy with that 3-2 call. That was a strike.
Number 17, Hunter Lale.
It's like Whale stepping back in now.
7 strikeouts now for Mayhew. One out runner at second. And the pitch low and inside. Ball 1, and Humphreys couldn't find the baseball for a moment. It was right under him. Over but low, and it's 2-0. Coming. That's in there. Strike 1. Two one from Mayhew. Swung on a miss. Strike 2, 2-2. Two coming. Swung on a miss. Strike 3 for out 2.
Couple of strikeouts for C.J. Mayhew here in this bottom of the 4th. So 2 down and a runner at second, runner in scoring position.
Austin Mancuso, the batter, walked in the second.
Mentioned Burns wraps up their regular season against North Caston Friday night, and Crest will take on Kings Mountain.
Tough final week of the season for the Bulldogs, pitching their strike 1.
And we'll have to keep an eye on the weather again. I think some rain in the forecast. Yeah. We'll see if it's out by hopefully by Friday night. And of course, a lot of games, several games last week moved up a day with the storms we had last Friday.
0-1. Misses. And it's a 1-1 count. One on the way. Outside. 2-1 to Mancuso. 2 outs. Runner at second. 15-1 Chargers in front. Bottom of the fourth inning. Two-one, sails inside. Almost got him. Three-one on the way. There's a strike, and it's a full count with two down. Payoff coming. Little roller to third. Ledbetter charges, has it, throw to first. Not in time. Tough play for Ledbetter. Had a little bit of a problem getting the ball out of his glove.
Yeah, and good speed there by Mancuso. That's the fourth Falston Pharmacy base hit of the game for the Bulldogs, and they've got runners on the corners here in the bottom of the fourth with two outs.
Here's Hewan Pryor, struck out looking to end the second inning. Mayhew's pitch, line foul. Had a play right side over the dugout. Two out runners on the corners for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the fourth. Oh, 1. Big cut, swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, 2 to Pryor. Swing and a miss, strike three. 4 out, 3. Mayhew strikes out the side for Burns in the fourth. No runs, 2 hits. No errors, couple left on. And after 4 complete, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's the Chargers 15, Bulldogs 1 on the Boss.
With CF Moto, you have the power to conquer more. From Rocky Creek beds to colossal mud pits to wooded mountainsides, CF Moto high-performance vehicles rip through the toughest terrain with ease. Outfitted with custom-designed, liquid-cooled 4-stroke engines and an unmatched assortment of standard features. The CF Moto ATVs and Side X sides do more than crush trailheads. CF Moto, available now at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Merry Christmas from Sandy's Country Christmas, where you can keep the holiday spirit all year. Go by Sandy's at 2536 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County. Merry Christmas from Sandy's Country Christmas, where you can keep the holiday spirit all year. Go by Sandy's at 2536 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, where you'll find Christmas merchandise, of course, as well as seasonal items and craft supplies for all holidays and occasions of the year. From now through Christmas Eve, they will be open from 9 to 9 Monday through Saturday for all of your shopping needs. They're always closed on Sunday. Sandy's Country Christmas wants to thank all of their customers for their support during 2018 and wish them a blessed and wonderful 2019. For all your janitorial and cleaning supplies and disposable paper products, see Webb Chemical and Paper Company in Shelby. You'll find great prices and great service, and you can purchase products in bulk. Family owned and operated for over 40 years. Their friendly, helpful staff will assist you with all your janitorial and paper product needs. Webb Chemical and Paper Company is conveniently located at 2500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, Highway 74 West. Stop by and see them today or call 704-482-4331. Webb Chemical and Paper Company, 2500 West Dixon Boulevard. Check them out at their website at webchemicalandpaper.com.
We have the fifth inning. Chargers lead the Bulldogs 15-1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Great to have you along tonight on KTCBroadcasting.com, YouTube channel, 1390 AM, 101.5 FM. And Andy, is that going to be a pinch hitter that we have here to start off the top of the fifth for the Chargers? I believe it's Jacob Carter.
Yep, Jacob Carter will bat for Nate Blanton.
We've got a couple of changes. It looks like Charger coach Steve Hodge talking to the home plate umpire as we are getting ready to get this top of the fifth started, so we'll keep an eye on that. Some changes, and we know Jacob Carter is a pitch hitter to start the fifth. Crest trying to move tonight to 20-0, and they will secure outright the Big South Conference Championship with a victory.
Carter, the left-handed hitter, steps in. And Leo with the pitch. Popped up into shallow left field. The left fielder comes in on the run to make the catch. And there's one out.
One pitch and one out for the Chargers. And looks like we may have yes, Jacob Benfield will be a pinch hitter here with one down for the Chargers. Number 6.
He's batting for Millen.
That's Greg Benfield, the junior for the Chargers.
And the sidearm pitch is in there, strike one. Oh, 1. Strike 2 at the knees. Quickly 0-2 to Benfield. Well, the 0-2 to Benfield. Breaking ball sails high.
Kobe Bridges is on deck for the Chargers.
One-two sidearm delivery, hit him.
Got it on the left arm, and Benfield's on. I think that's the third Charger that's been hit tonight. We talked about the 3 Burns errors that have been really costly, and it's aided in this big Crest 15-1 lead. Crest 9 Falston Pharmacy base hits, as that will bring up Kobe Bridges to the plate.
And the Chargers have had base runners every inning with the exception of the third inning tonight.
Yep, the only inning they didn't score a run was in that third inning.
Bridges batting for Green, and the pitch swung and a miss. Strike 1.
Certainly, Andy, the Chargers, they can, with this win tonight, if they can win to stay unbeaten on Friday night, it's certainly going to be, got to believe, a 1 or 2 seed in the 3A West when the playoffs start.
Pitch low.
And I say that you think that an unbeaten regular season you would be an automatic number 1 seed, but we've seen some of these max prep rankings and seeding sometimes don't always come out that way.
1-1 inside, gets away, and second base is Benfield.
Yeah, he's in scoring position.
Chargers are number 1 in the new Max Preps state poll that came out today.
Certainly going to have the opportunity to have a lot of home games, though, and that's the good news if you're Coach Hodge, as that pitch is outside. I believe they were the 1 seed a year ago. Is that not? I believe so, as they made their track to the 3A state title series.
3-1. Foul out of play, and it's a full count with the 1 out to Bridges.
I'll tell you one thing we've seen around not only Western North Carolina, around the state, and I was talking to our good friend Rob Roop, who will be a part of a lot of those broadcasts coming up on KTC. A lot of great pitching we've seen this year.
3-2 swing on a miss, strike 3 for out 2.
Good pitch by Lowell to get the strikeout. So 2 down, and that will bring Parker Newton, the pinch hitter, in for the Chargers with 2 outs. To the plate, I should say.
Newton batting for Harold. Sidearm delivery. Slow over to third. Third baseman's got it. Throw to first. In time, Chargers retired. Top of the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on, and after 4.5 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest Chargers 15, Burns Bulldogs 1 from the boss.
They've done it. Weston Sales in Vail is North America's #1 Coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say #1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just #1 in the United States. I said #1 Coyote dealer in North America. Come to Weston Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from Weston Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. Weston Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, #1 in North America. At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group, a family-run business that understands what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. They can only succeed when you do. Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member, FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Brinkley's Financial Group are not affiliated. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you need coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
We are underway, bottom half of the 5th inning. The leadoff hitter, Zach Wilson, flied out to center field, and there's 1 out. 15-1 Chargers on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard here, bottom of the 5th, and unless the Bulldogs can get some runs on the board, this game's going to be a mercy ruler here tonight.
Yeah, the Chargers just 2 outs away, and Bulldogs need 5 runs to stay alive.
And at the plate is Dylan Bieber, the center fielder, 0 for 2, and the pitch swung on a miss, strike 1.
Could be a tall task against C.J. Mayhew, Andy, to try to get 5 in this inning.
0-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2, 0-2 to Bieber.
Mayhew trying to stay unbeaten on the season. The lefty for the Chargers has had a tremendous season, all-state type season on the mound.
0-2 sails outside, 1-2 to Bieber. One, two coming. Just outside. 2-2 to Dylan Bieber. Colson Miller on deck. Two missed outside. And it's a full count. That's a rarity for Mayhew. Looks like he's trying to guide his pitches over.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen as much of this year, but he's going to bring some heat here.
3-2, called, strike 3 at the knees, 2 outs.
And the Bulldogs are down to their last at bat.
10 strikeouts now for Mayhew.
Getting up to about his average in this season.
Here's Colson Miller, 1 for 2. He had a hit in the third inning, a single. And the pitch foul out of play, right side, strike one.
Andy, it's certainly not been a tough night for the Bulldogs, but your thoughts about this Burns team heading into the playoffs? I still think they're going to be a dangerous squad.
14 wins on the year. Got to be a tough team in the playoffs. There's a liner to center field, and the center fielder makes the grab for out 3, and the mercy rule enforced here tonight. Final score in 5 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's the Crest Chargers 15, Burns Bulldogs 1 on the boss.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services. The American Standard Set the Standard Spring Sales Event is back at Bill Shuford Heated and Air in Shelby. Now through May 15th, get an instant rebate from $100 to $1,000 on American Standard heated and air conditioning equipment, or get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Come in for all the details. Don't miss the Set the Standard Sales Event going on now at Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. American Standard, built to a higher standard. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come on in today and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Coming in for all the details. And check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the locations today, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Blanton Cars in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
You'll feel better with a stop at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. Come in now and ask for your locally produced elderberry syrup. It's available for both adults and children, and all 3 stores carry the popular CBD oil, and flu shots are still available. Caring for you and about you. That's Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in downtown Stanley, and the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston.
The train comfort specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable train comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Welcome in now to the classic Ford Lincoln of Shelby post-game show. Crest Chargers dominate from start to finish and win it on the Mercy Rule in 5. Final score tonight on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. The Crest Chargers 15, the Burns Bulldogs 1. Crest 15 runs on 9 hits, committed no errors. Burns 1 run on 4 hits, and they had 3 errors. Tonight, the Chargers are now 20-0 on the season. Burns is 14-7.
Yeah, and in a big story, when you look back at this game tonight that led to the Chargers' 20th win, 13-0 in conference play, and you look at the first inning, got a hit from Michael Green to start the game. A couple of runners got on walks. Riley Cash had the RBI hit. Trevor Nanny an RBI hit. Ben Hodge 2 RBI hit. A couple of more walks. And all of a sudden, it was 4-0 right off the bat, and then it got even worse for the Bulldogs after in the second inning, after they were not able to score in the bottom of the first and the second. C.J. Mayhew had the hit, and then that 2-run homer by Riley Cash really opened up things for the Chargers in this game.
Well, he did, and it was just a complete performance of excellence by the Chargers here tonight over a good Burns team.
Yeah, 14-win Burns team, and then you talk about C.J. Mayhew, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. Those 3 Burns errors really hurt them in this ball game as well. But when you get that kind of lead with the way that Mayhew's been pitching, Andy, you're certainly going to be in total control, and that was the case tonight. I do think this is a Burns Bulldogs team, that is still certainly going to be very tough come playoff time. And we understand, Andy, talking about the Bulldogs, we had mentioned that game Friday. They've got another makeup game tomorrow night with Shelby. So you're talking about 4 games in 5 days. That's tough to end your regular season.
It is. And one other item about, C.J. Mayhew in the stat department, he had 10 strikeouts tonight.
10 strikeouts in the ball game to keep the Chargers unbeaten on the season. Of course, Andy, let's now look at our S&R Auto Sales player of the game, and we just talked about him. For the Chargers, we're going to give Riley Cash. We talked about 3 hits in the ball game, 3 RBIs, a 2-run home run, and he has really been key for the Chargers with his bat this season.
Hitting in that cleanup slot, and he has been awfully productive for the Chargers so far in 2019. 20 victories now for the Chargers with 0 defeats.
And we talked about it for the Chargers. They will wrap up, depending on the weather, Friday night as they host Kings Mountain. And then they'll sit back and get ready for May 7th, as well all the other schools in all 4 classifications for the state playoffs. And as we mentioned, with the Chargers, Andy, they're going to be the number 1 seed out of the Big South Conference. If they win Friday, they'll be unbeaten. So you got to believe they're going to be a 1 or 2 seed in the West, which will mean a lot of home games. And certainly when you've made back-to-back trips to the 3A title series, this group's hungry. They're a little bit different than last year's squad. I think they may have surprised a lot of people that they're still unbeaten, but they do it with great defense, with great pitching. And they've got a lot of guys, I think, that may be underrated of these bats that we've seen in some games where they've scored 10 runs, 12 runs, 15 runs tonight. And for the Burns Bulldogs, I think they're a team, and if they can get those bats going, they can be certainly a dangerous outcome playoff time as well. It's going to be fun to see how the Big South Conference does in the state playoffs.
And, of course, we'll have playoff baseball coming up for you in a couple of weeks right here on The Boss. As far as baseball is concerned, here on The Boss, the Braves and Cincinnati tomorrow night, 6:25 airtime.
And, Andy, also big thanks tonight to Hunter Yancey, our board operator on the radio side of things tonight, and his work. And, of course, there'll be a lot of, you mentioned it, a lot of great high school baseball action with a variety of teams as we get into the month of May right here on The Boss.
Postgame show has been brought to you by Classic Ford Lincoln of Shelby. Final score again tonight on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard: in 5, Crest 15, and Burns 1.
The American Standard set the...
Baseball is a presentation of our title sponsor, Ronaldo Auto Mall in Shelby, and of KTC Broadcasting.com.
Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come on in today and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come on in for all the details and check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the locations today, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Blanton Cars in Shelby.